You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. This is how the Nicki Minaj and SZA beef started on Twitter. Nicki Minaj would tweet about being bullied by Punch TDE. She said, "So glad I have proof of being bullied by and being lied on by a man publicly on a platform I use for my jobs. After I rejected his business proposition on more than one occasion, he failed to disclose to the public that I had rejected his business propositions and thereby acted in what appears to be retaliation purposefully used to cause financial damages and to engage in a smear campaign against the brand." She would also tweet a picture of Punch TDE and say, "Me after sucking some good zick. Guarantee you wouldn't fight a man. We have every tweet of your insistent bullying, lying, and more. Your name was added to the ish list, itty drawers. Same thing that make you laugh, make you ish." SZA would tweet, "Mercury retrograde. Don't take the bait. LOL, silly goose." Nicki Minaj would respond and retweet, "Go draw your freckles on, Buki. Hashtag justice for Demaray. Hashtag deposition Perez. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Sounding like a effing dead dog." SZA would respond, "Calling a black woman a mutt to defend another black woman is so cooked. Open the schools." SZA would tweet, "Absolutely. You ain't heard the album that went #1 13 weeks? That should have let you know. I'm out my effing mind." Nicki Minaj would tweet, "Have you lost your effing mind? Like actually." SZA would tweet, "I don't give a F about none of that weird ish you poppin'." SZA would then tweet, "LMAO, let me go back to being calm, shy, and meek. You have a blessed night. See you tomorrow for night 2, Paris." Nicki Minaj would retweet, "Shut up, ugly. Hashtag justice for Demaray. I'm in a meeting, so I don't know if you was still talking ish or not. So if you didn't, I'll delete later, ho." Nicki Minaj would say, "Well, it looks like SZA took the bait, silly goose. Wasn't she warning about retrograde? Now she been up all day on IG leaving comments under people blogs. I'm hollering. Y'all, I'm hollering." What up, my people? You tuned into the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. Nicki Minaj and SZA, both legends in the game, both GOATs of their genre. They got into a Twitter beef, little Twitter fiasco. Now, to me, this is really over something that ain't got nothing to do with SZA. SZA kind of inserted herself in Nicki Minaj's situation because, and I believe because, SZA rocks with TDE, she rocks with Kendrick. Y'all know they be doing shows together and everything. So I believe she said something about Nicki Minaj's tweets because of her relationship with TDE. But really ain't had nothing to do with her. SZA or Nicki Minaj didn't say nothing about her, wasn't talking about her. And this all started with Nicki Minaj calling out Punch TDE for bullying her. Said she got the receipts that her bullying her because she turned down his business proposition, and because she turned that down, he started bullying her and tried to damage her brand and all that, right? This is what Nicki Minaj claims. Also, she also called out Desiree Perez. Now, y'all know Desiree Perez, she came to fame. Well, she's one of Roc Nation's like executives, right? And she went viral. Well, she didn't go viral. In 6ix9ine years ago when he got out of jail and he was on that calling out other snitches campaign, Desiree Perez was one of them, saying that people pick and choose in the music industry who they rock with, even though there's other snitches. So they pick and choose what snitch they rock with. And Desiree Perez is at Roc Nation, and she is a known informant, a known snitch. Also, Desiree Perez is not black. She's Puerto Rican or Mexican or something, Spanish. Nicki Minaj said that she called her black son-in-law the N-word with the hard ER. Allegedly, Nicki Minaj tweeted all this. I didn't put this in the video, but because it wasn't about Desiree for real. But she said that Desiree Perez lied on her daughter-in-law and lied on her son-in-law, her daughter and her son-in-law. Said that her daughter was doing drugs, had her locked up, said her son-in-law was beating on her daughter, which is allegedly not true, and then called him the hard ER allegedly. So
Desiree Perez is making her rounds again in the news, and it's always something. Not it is never nothing good. First is for her snitching, 6ix9ine calling her out. Now it's Nicki Minaj calling her out about all the stuff she's doing with her daughter and son-in-law and all that. So SZA hearing this about Punch TDE, this bullying that Nicki Minaj said, SZA says Mercury, I can't even talk, Mercury retrograde. She says, Mercury, don't fall for the bait, LOL, silly goose. Talking about Nicki Minaj's post about TDE. And if y'all don't know, Mercury retrograde is something, it means like miscommunication and confusion, to say or do something that miscommunicates or causes disruption or confusion, right? That's what that means. And so she's saying that Nicki Minaj is pretty much just doing this to cause confusion and chaos in the industry or in the media. And so they go back and forth. She calls her, Nicki Minaj referred to her as, she switched up her name. Said her name is SZA, not SZA. Miserable, pretty much. Miserable SZA, right? Miserable ass B. So she called her. I thought that was kind of clever, kind of funny. But they going back and forth. She said, "Draw your freckles back on." She posted. I ain't put this in the video, but she posted a video of SZA singing, and it didn't sound good. Now y'all know I'm a huge SZA fan. I love her second album and the last one she just released. Classics to me. I love them. You can listen to them from the front, from beginning to end, not skip one record. So I rock with SZA. I believe she's a legend in the game already. Right now, I think she's one of the hottest artists right now. She's up there. She's top 3 artists right now, in any genre, rap, hip hop, any genre. But she posted a video of her singing and it didn't sound great, right? And she said, she just was clowning her for that. And then she also posted a video of people leaving, because if y'all don't know, she's on Kendrick's tour right now, TDE tour, whatever, Kendrick's tour. And when Kendrick performed, after he was done, people was leaving. Like they pan to when SZA comes out, and they pan to the crowd, and you see a whole bunch of people walking out leaving. So she was like, "Is that her tour or her bro's tour?" Speaking about Kendrick, is this Kendrick's tour or her tour? It's supposed to be her tour. I guess it's supposed to be her tour, because if Kendrick was already on, that means she's the headliner. She's after him. She would be the headliner. So she was like, "Hey, is this your tour?" Or referencing the Drake line about Meek, about is that a world tour or your girl's tour, right? Referencing that. So, and then at the end of the day, this is all really that we call it beef, right? But really, it's a Twitter beef. It's a Twitter disagreement. SZA inserted herself in something that she ain't had no business inserting herself into, for real. But she was coming to her bro's defense, the people that she rock with defense, in a kind of sort of way. But these ladies really, they don't need to be beefing. These ladies are legends in the game. 2 beautiful young queens. Nicki Minaj done did her thing in the music industry, done set records. To me, she's the best. To me, she's the best female rapper ever. She done surpassed all other rap shit. Cardi B's not better. She surpassed Lil' Kim. Even that diss towards Lil' Kim was legendary, was hard as hell. And she had Eminem on that thing. Roman's Revenge, just a raw. I still listen to that track today. So these women, these beautiful young queens, do not need to be beefing. They are both legends in the game. Actually, a collab with these two would be dope. A SZA and Nicki Minaj song would be dope as hell. I don't know if they already got one out or not. I'm not sure. If they did, I don't know about it. But if they collaborated, that should be gold. Like I said, this is all for nothing, for reasons. Twitter beef for just because somebody inserted. And look, I get where Nicki Minaj is coming from, because like, girl, you ain't had nothing to do with this. Why is you even speaking on my situation with Punch and being bullied? For real, if she really is being bullied, she should be on the side of Nicki Minaj, just off woman code, for real. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about the Twitter beef, about who's right, who's wrong. Punch TDE, what y'all think about Punch TDE bullying Nicki Minaj, and what y'all think of SZA coming to the defense, her defense. Y'all let me know what y'all think of Desiree Perez too, because she is a known snitch, and now she got these allegations too that Nicki Minaj is putting out there to the forefront. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. We got memberships. Shout out to the 2 members, John Paul, Angela Reddick. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the 7 Day